so that, you know, to present to the people of the world like we don't know what's going on. But she documented where they did know what was going on. Unequivocally they knew, without a doubt. But they didn't do anything about it. And you had 800,000 people that were killed from this, you know, genocide that was perpetrated, that more like they instigated. They don't care. See? Because the Illuminati, they want to get rid of 4/5 of the people in the world anyway. See? That's their plan. That's why they don't care if you don't have a place to stay. They don't care if you can't buy food. They don't care if you don't have heat. They don't care if you don't have light. Simple as that. They don't care. Okay, that's why they're giving out $25 certificates to kill your child. Follow me? They don't care. All right? And also, who was on that plane that went down with Allison DeForge was Beverly Eckert. Okay? And for you people out there in the world who don't know who she was on that 9/11 committee. Her husband died in the, you know, the 9/11 catastrophe, instigated by this cabal. Okay? Dropped those buildings in New York City. And her husband died. And she was one of the foremost, you know, people on this committee to dig in to, you know, into really what happened and bringing this out to the people of the world. That it wasn't any, we know it wasn't any Afghanis in there. That's supposed to be the reason why they're in Afghanistan, because, you know, they were supposed to have something to do with this terrorist stuff. But that's all known. That's a lie. Okay? So she was one of the, you know, people who was instigating the revealment of this 9/11, catastrophe. And the killing of these people in this 9/11, and people still dying from you know, the things they ingested in their bodies. They died of cancer and all other kind of things. But she was on that plane. All right. And for you people out there that don't know, you understand, these people with their evil, destructive weapons, they have a weapon they call ELF, which is an acronym, ELF. Electronic laser frequency, that they hit planes with right after they take off or right before they land, which totally disenables the electrical system on the plane, where the plane, if you heard about this crash, they said it fell 800 feet in 5 seconds. It just right? Like the whole system just went out. Okay? Now that's ELF. Electronic laser frequency. They hit the plane with right before it lands or right after it takes off. Remember Wellstone up in Minnesota? And he was the Edomite. Okay? See, but when you go against their policies, you understand, if you're not with Yah, you have no protection. Like we said on the previous show, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Martin Luther King, he was a Christian. He was committed, but he was in idolatry. What happened to him? He got killed. Where was the so-called God that he trusted in? How come he didn't have any protection? Malcolm X, he was a Muslim. Okay? But the government conspired, got him killed. Where was his protection? Where was this Allah? Okay? How come these so-called gods can't protect these people who advocate them and who fight against these forces of evil? If you're not with Yah, you have no protection. It's just that simple. Okay? So, again, you know, and just before we close out here, the Gaza situation. You understand? The Gaza situation. The Edomites is bombing Gaza. You understand? Supposed to have a truth, they still bombing them. They done basically destroyed all Gaza. And for all our brothers and sisters who are so-called Palestinians, who are caught off into this Islam, you're praying 5 times a day, but you're getting bombed. Like the prophecy says in Hosea chapter 9, verse 13, we put it in this flyer. Okay? It's talking about Ephraim. You are really of the 10 tribes of Israel. You are of the 10 tribes of Israel. All of you so-called Palestinians. Okay? You don't even know who you are. You hating Israel, and you're Israel. Who you hating is the sons of Esau. It's all in this book of remembrance, Genesis through Malachi. Okay? And like it says in Hosea chapter 9, verse 13, you're going to deliver up your children to the murderer. Isn't that what's happening to you? You're praying 5 times a day to that stone over there in Mecca, the black stone, a stone, which is part of the curse that we've talked about on these previous shows here, right? What is the curse? Deuteronomy 28, okay? Verse 15 through 67. What does it say there in 36, 37 verse? What does it say in the 64, 65, 66, 67? It says we're going to be scattered into these nations where we're going to worship idols of wood and stone. The black stone in the Kaaba in Mecca. It's a stone. Like I said on the very first show we did back in August of 2006, okay, which fulfills Isaiah 33, 33rd chapter. That's when Yah lifted himself up. The Edomites were in Lebanon hewing it down. Okay? And I said on that show, that stone over in Mecca is supposed to be a stone that Abraham used to build an altar to Yah. So why are you praying to the stone? How come you're not praying to Yah? That's why you're getting killed. That's why your children are getting massacred. You're old, you're young. You're praying 5 times a day, you're not getting any help. How long are you going to continue to pray to something that's not helping you? It's simple as that. Okay? This destruction has been put on you now for over 60 years by the descendants of Esau, who returned, as it was prophesied in Malachi chapter 1. They said they would return, because that was them back there at the turn of the first millennium CE-AD. Herod, Edomite, built that temple that Vespasian and Titus destroyed. Those are the Edomites, wasn't the descendants of Israel. The Maccabees, Edomites, wasn't the descendants of Israel. Okay? So, again, we're going to have to return to Yah of hosts, not only the children of Israel, but all the people of the earth who seek peace, truth, righteousness, and salvation from this demonic satanic system that overspreads the earth, that is being perpetuated by the descendants of Esau, these international bankers, and these monarchies. We're going to have to return to Yah, and that in returning to Yah, like Yah said we would, this brings Yah into action, as he is already into action, and he is bringing plagues upon all idol worshippers. It makes no difference who you are. He's bringing the plagues on you if you are an idol worshiper. We're going to have to return to Yah, our righteousness. This is the prophecies in this book. Esau knows this. This is why he's moved everything out of here. He knows the destruction of America was coming. He knows it's here. That's why he's moved everything out here systematic. Like we said earlier in the previous show, it's like a slow leak in a tire. He doesn't let all of the air out at once. It comes out a little at a time. Plus, this is from Yah. Okay? He's working through the prince of darkness, the sins of Esau. Okay? The children of Israel, we're the prince of light when we're serving Yah, because his light comes through us. Okay? Like we said on the previous show at the end. Ask your pastors about these prophecies. Okay? And basically today we basically centered in on 47 Isaiah, the 47th chapter, talking about the United States of America, the daughter of Babylon, and the last 2 verses. Okay? We witnessed the leaving, okay, the exiting of these merchants, these major corporations over the last 38 years out of America. That's what we have witnessed. Now we're witnessing they're sucking out the last of the economics. The last. That's what these bailouts, they're giving them to themselves, not to the people. You got about 315 million, 20 million people in America. That's about 1/3 of $1 billion. So, for Yah righteousness, Jerusalem and the Holy See, peace, audience, and blessed be Yah, and hope to see you in the near future. Yah bless.